Hey y'all, Grand Rising Intuitive Queen Shar is here. I thank the Lord for waking me up this Thursday morning. I slept pretty good last night. Woke up at 1:20 in the morning. I laid down about 11. It was around 11. And I woke up at 1:20. Somebody's birthday could be January 20th, so that's Aquarius. And I got a couple of messages. And after today, I'm going to say after March 31st, I'm going to force myself to start ignoring messages from this past person because enough is enough. I said it before, I did it before for a couple of weeks. They forced their energy back in, but after March 31st, this person going to have to step to you, man to woman, woman to man, woman to woman, and relay these messages. I see everything. I don't just see relationships. But what I heard this morning was it was more than sex and it was my fault. So somebody, whether they come out and tell you or not, they're taking accountability. And they said to tell you it was more than sex. Somebody was in love with you. And the breakup was their fault. They admitted it at 1:20 this morning, okay? Somebody may be going to a 90th birthday celebration. Somebody's grandmother, grandfather, neighbor. Somebody either recently attended a 90th birthday celebration, or you're about to, or you're planning something for the summer. Something about 90. Somebody's turning 90 years old, and God bless you. God bless the person who's turning 90 years old. That is a blessing. Okay. I pulled this deck out, and I also have another one over here. Creatures, go ahead, do what you want to do today, baby. Mommy don't care. So altogether, I got like $84 for Miss B. I'm gonna send that to her. I'm just gonna cease the donation drive today. I'm disappointed. I expected more with over 2,200 and some subscribers. Again, I don't have to. Y'all don't know me from Adam. I don't like to ask, but there are people who are really in need, and this woman is one. And I thought that because you all were on the channel and that we kick it, and I would put my plea out, but it seems like I can't get $1 from some people, and that's disappointing. It's just like, damn, $1. I remember the same thing happened on Facebook when I was asking for $1 to buy reusable bags for people who pick up food from the food pantry, because the organization where I'm on the board of the directors at and the secretary, we have the biggest food pantry in the DMV. And I sometimes, when I would go there, I would see the people coming in with like raggedy plastic CVS bags, grocery store bags that were torn. I said, why not give them some dignity and at least have a nice brand new reusable bag? Child, you would have thought I was asking people for $1 million. I think one girl sent me $5, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm like, damn, $1? $1? But you know what? On my mother, I will never, ever. I'm sorry, whoever may need my help in the future. I will not come to this channel and ask anybody to help, because it's like a stab in my heart. I'm like, damn, everybody got $1. Even homeless people got 4 quarters. But again, you don't know me. I don't know you. I'm a reader. Y'all don't know me from Adam. But I, from the bottom of my heart, thank the ones who did support. I'm going to send her this money today. I'm not going to wait till Friday, and I'm done with it. I'm backing away from that. I have my life to tend to, and I'm going to put her in God's hands. But I've done everything above and beyond that I could do. But it's sad. Like, I'm expecting, wow, at least 600-700 people give me $1. I can, help her get her car started. No, ma'am, I got $83. And half of that come for one person. Yeah, but it is what it is. I'm not even really feeling this reading today. I'm just like, I'm just so, ugh. I'm sick of everything. I'm just like, I want to just go on an island right now and just be with myself. But I'm going to give you a message from somebody who says it was their fault and you were just more than sex. Somebody's name is Daryl. Darryl or ELL. I just see the name Kirk, K-I-R-K. Last name Freeman, like the actor Morgan Freeman. Somebody's last name is Murphy. I see the name Natalie. I see the last name Watson. They're coming in again because they know I'm about to be done with this relaying messages. I'm just like, I'm just tired. I'm just, I hate to leave y'all hanging, but this person gonna have to come to you, man to woman, woman to man, woman to woman, and tell you, because I'm no longer gonna be the middle person. I heard father figure. I know that's a song by George Michael. I looked his birthday up the other day. I don't feel like looking it up again. But somebody's father could be turning 90. Maybe that's that 90 that I saw. I just heard father figure. Somebody's from Tallahassee, Florida. Y'all know I'm trying to get a property down in Florida and rent it out. I'm so daggone mad at these airlines. Who wants to ride a train how many ever hours to get to Florida? I want to be able to hop on a plane, go look at a place, put in an offer or put some money down on it and advertise it and rent it out. But I will go through an agency that will screen my tenant, because I can't have you messing my house up and not paying my rent and I'm halfway across the country. You know what I'm saying? But that is one of my immediate goals. I saw the number 14. There we go again. 14 size shoe, 14 size clothing, 14th floor, 14th Street, 14th Avenue. You have a 14-year-old grandchild. 1 and 4 is 5. Could be born in May. 5 is a number for change. Somebody's getting divorced as sure as I'm tapping on this table. Okay? Those was as many shuffles as I could muster up. $419 is the lucky number for today. You go out and play it. Good luck. Had a bunch of dreams last night. Bunch. When I go to sleep, it's like I travel backwards, or I travel. I don't just dream. I'm all over the place. Y'all might see me in your dreams. I think a couple of you all have. This one popped out. Let's see what this person has to say. Alrighty. I'm sorry I couldn't be what you needed me to be. Absolutely. I'm sorry I couldn't be what you needed me to be, or who. I'm sorry I couldn't be what you needed me to be. And they said it's their fault. I heard them at 1:20 this morning. Now I told y'all I read for two energies. The one who really loved you, but they got in a bad situation. They felt obligated to stay. And the ones who ain't give a damn. They would just hit it and quit it, get what I can get and move on. And for people like that, I would advise you not to waste your tears or emotions on them, because they damn sure ain't thinking about you. I hate to put it bluntly, but I'm very direct. And don't even waste your tears on this jerk. But this person is sorry. They basically didn't give you what you deserved. Okay? Aries, Aquarius, Gemini, Albert said they're sorry that they couldn't be what you wanted them to be. I don't know why I just saw Sanka Coffee. I don't even think they make that anymore. Sanka, Sanka, was a coffee from back in the day. They may still make it. These three came out. Let's see what they got to say. Look at that 3. Third party. That's some third party stuff right there. Okay, I need to work on myself. I'm trying to clear my head. Somebody or their person is all over the place. I mean, you go back and forth. You have bills. It's just a lot going on. It's a lot going on. Something with somebody's teenager. Somebody's teenager is giving them some problems. So you're not really talking to a lot of people. Somebody's teenager could be in trouble with the law. I almost said in prison, or they could be in prison. You may have issues on your job. You're just not into socializing or romance right now. Or this could be your person. And give them time. Give yourself time. No need to rush, okay? Next message says, I want a future with you. I want a future with you. This goes both ways. Some of you all want a future with somebody, and this doesn't always have to be the past person. You may be dealing with somebody right now. You want to say, hey, I think I could be with this person. I want a future with them. Or it's this past person, who realizes, damn, I messed up my future wife or husband. They don't trust me now. How can I get them back? They were more than sex. This is my fault. I pray they come to you and tell you what I'm telling you, because that's what they said at 1:20 this morning. Okay? They will never compare to you. I swear on my let me find it. Don't play with me. You know what? See, y'all hold on. Do you know what I was going to entitle this reading? Nothing Compares to You. I thought of a song by Sinead O'Connor. It's been 7 hours and 16 days since you took your love away. There's a song called Nothing Compares. Nothing compares to you. And look at this song right here. I said the song. Look at this card right here. They will never compare to you. This is the person they're dealing with, the person they went back to, or somebody new. And trust me, they constantly compare their cooking, their lovemaking skills, the conversation. They're bored with whoever this is. But you know what? When you jump out there and you step on somebody's heart and you go to grass because you think it's greener and you find out it ain't nothing but doo-doo, green colored doo-doo and mud and all that stuff, and then you want to come back to the original lush green grass, but the door is closed. The gate, you know them gates that pull down, the gate them pull down. But on the other hand, earlier this week I heard, let me put these two back together. And yesterday I heard, yeah, we back together. So I'm reading for two different sets of people, okay? I'll be daggone it. I think I'm going to make this the thumbnail because I was going to name this reading this. Got me turning around. I was trying to find a picture of somebody I could put it on. Hold on. I put it on this almost eaten. Y'all know every week I buy a piece of chocolate. I told you I love me a good piece of chocolate. I'm down to the last smidgen. I put that on my last smidgen of chocolate. Why is this deck telling me pull a card? Hold on. Pull one on here too. The Naked Truth. I'm going to pull one card from there. Somebody's eating something from Kellogg's. Waffles, Frosted Flakes, Rice Krispies. Somebody had something with Kellogg's for breakfast. Oh. Somebody likes malt vinegar on their French fries. Malt vinegar on your French fries. All right. And this one says, you're always on my mind. Absolutely. I don't know if I should make this a thumbnail or this one. Or maybe, I can't do both. Somebody think about you all the time. That's why they can't sleep at night. That's why I can't sleep at night. They can't sleep. And this is a good energy. Matter of fact, some of the bad energies got guilt too. Y'all, guess what? Some of the bad people got consciences, but they're not going to tell you. They're telling me. I'm the middle woman, and I'm relaying a message for you. But guess what? They ass got to March 31st to speak up. Because starting in April, I'm only, and please, Lord, don't let me get any past person energies. I want to talk about the future because I see the future clearly. I just heard again, I can't catch a break. Somebody going through karma. Gemini, heavy air, Aquarius, Gemini, not that much Libra though. Is that all you got to say, person? What's this one say right here? And this message says, I should have fought for you. Now they realize it because you're gone. They should have fought for you, and they should have. I'm going to read the bottom, the top, and the bottom. This is going to be the bottom of the deck. I don't want to be toxic anymore. This person knows they were toxic. They said it was my fault. 1:20 this morning, it was my fault. All right? And Top of the deck says, I wish you were with me. I wish you were here with me. Yeah, they're having a pity party today, y'all. And once again, y'all, don't, you know what? Your life is your life. Like I said, y'all don't know me for real, for real. I don't know y'all for real, for real. Some I've gotten close to. But your situation is your situation. If you and this person get back together, it ain't none of my damn business. Period. All I've done is giving you readings about what I pick up on. Yeah. And my other phone just rang. That's confirmation. But you know, do you? Life is short. I just heard third party again. Man, they are sick of this person. Which one of these am I going to make? I'll make this a thumbnail. I'll take a picture of it. Let me put this right here. I don't know why I'm hearing this number 90 again. Let me pull a card about this 90th birthday celebration. If a time frame, I just saw April. This could be next month, but I got to flip this over. You could be going to a 90th celebration. Confirmation, you could be going to a 90th celebration in April. And I will tell you this much. If you were involved with somebody who was close with your family, they're going to show up to that celebration. They're going to bring a gift. And that may be their way back in. Oh, I just wanted to stop by and give Grandpa Joe some flowers. And then that's when they're going to approach you. And it's going to be in April. I'll give you a few messages from here. I just hear her name Kelly. Has anybody been to a buffet lately? I'm seeing smorgasbord. Somebody went to all-you-can-eat buffet. Child, I ain't been to one of them in years. I started getting the heebie-jeebies about food being out in the open and people touching the handles of the utensils and they don't have no napkin. Whenever I go to an outing, I always take a napkin to pick up the fork, the serving fork or spoon, because people nasty. What I'm going to pick up a fork or spoon for to serve myself, or you done dug in your damn nose and touched the... No, we don't do that. My hands are like... I don't play that. I don't... I'm quick to grab a door handle. Paper towels are my best friend. Yeah. All right. Okay, what kind of message am I getting from this deck? What kind of message am I getting from this deck? What needs to be said from this deck right here? Somebody drives a Chevrolet. I see Chevy. And I just heard toxic. Somebody who drives a Chevrolet could be very, very toxic. Very toxic. Heavy air and Aries. Air and Aries. Okay. I heard the name Tawana or Tawanda. There are no messages here? Should I put the deck back? Or should I keep going? Shuffle 2 more times. Okay, 1, 2. Pull the front, bottom, and the top. And this message says within a couple of months. So somebody may come to you within a couple of months and say, it was my fault. You were more than sex to me. And they may want to reconcile with you, okay? Within a couple of months. That's between now and, what's this? March, April. Between now and May. Between now and May 27th. Somebody's last name could be Valentine. Somebody's last name could be Valentine, believe it or not. And the bottom of the deck says, trust that it will happen when the time is right. Divine timing. Whatever you're waiting for, even if it's an apology from this person, if that's what you're waiting on, I ain't waiting on nothing. You know, I don't. You know, I don't have time to wait on nobody when they know they're wrong and they just waiting to see if I'm gonna reach out to them first and they know they owe me an apology. Boy, man, wait on, okay? All right. But they says trust that it will happen when the time is right. You can't do that because tomorrow's not promised to none of us. Today is not promised. Today is not promised. Anything else I need to pull up out of this deck? Woo! Woo! Those fell down, but this one jumped out. And it says, wow. Somebody gonna hear from their person within a couple of days. I might make this the thumbnail. Matter of fact, I am. I'm claiming it. I'm claiming it. I'm gonna put this one back. Hold on, y'all. Let me put this one back in the box. This is gonna be the thumbnail. We're gonna rush this person. We're gonna rush their butt. Hold on. Put this one back in here. And let me put it in the middle so I don't pull it again. And so I'm shuffling for my next time I use this deck, okay? I hear the name Curtis. Eddie. Eddie. Edward, Eddie, Edgar, Eddie. But they call him Eddie. Also John. Also Pierre. They could call him P. What's up, P? But his name is Pierre. Wait. Why do I have two box tops? Okay. I guess I need this one. I think. Yeah, this is the one that goes on top. Hold on, y'all. Whew. Did I put the wrong one in the... Wait a minute. Oh, gosh. Hold on, people. Is it this one? That belongs in this one? Somebody got confirmation. Gosh, did I mess them up? You know what? I'm just going to pull them out. And I'll separate these later. Let me put this over on the windowsill. Yeah. Within a couple of days. That was a message that I was supposed to pull from this deck. Something is coming within a couple of days. And y'all, don't let all the stuff that's going on in the world upset you. I know it's easier said than done, but I got the gift. And I'm telling you, this is going to turn around. Within April, y'all going to see some changes. And I'm going to leave it right there. People think because they have money and power that they can rule the world. That's... The joke will soon be on them. Okay, that's the right one. And last but not least, I'm gonna pull the first card on the naked truth and see what they have to say. Somebody has something to say. Let's see what the first card says in the naked truth. Alrighty, I couldn't. This is pretty much like the other one. I couldn't give to you like I wanted to because I'm still healing from my past. Okay, and the other card says something like, I couldn't be what you wanted me to be. So, yeah, somebody went through a really bad, and I'm not giving this person a pass. Somebody went through a lot of heartache, and they couldn't fully get into you because they felt like they would fall in love again and get hurt again. They're still healing from their past. And guess what? This is some of us, too. I feel sorry for whoever I settle down with if it's not my twin or 106, because I don't trust Jack. Especially when you watch all them TV shows and people get married and next thing the wife or the husband end up in the trunk of the car, cut up and burnt up, and they get the insurance policy. Hell no. My trust is zero. The bottom of the deck says, I didn't feel like I was on your level. You're a boss. Wow. They're very insecure. And I believe it. Some of my ladies on here are hustlers. We go-getters. I know I'm the main go-getter of the people I know. I don't be bull-jiving. And I got into a conversation with Miss B last night. I said, look, everybody's going through something right now. One which way or the other. You got to try harder. And I hope I didn't overstep my bounds. I was like, things we talked about 6 months ago, you still talking about doing them. We hurry up. Life waits for nobody. So, like I said, I'm going to send her this $83 and leave her up to the Lord, because I'm exhausting myself trying to help people. I'm not God. I'm just a person. And you know what? Here's this cosmic, my wise old owl deck. Let me see if I can get one more message from here. I just heard Tabitha and Tiffany. Tabitha and Tiffany. See if there's one message out of here. And I keep hearing Hey, confirmation, thank you. Tabitha and Tiffany. That big old truck came by and said boop, 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 boop. I don't know what Tabitha or Tiffany have to do with anything, but I just heard those two girls' names. Water sign. Could be a Cancer involved here. But all in all, y'all gonna be all right. And bologna. Bologna. Did somebody buy bologna from the deli? Ain't nothing like a fried bologna sandwich that you cut. So, girl, man, sir, ma'am, I'm talking about the way I grew up. My mother would go to the deli and buy her bologna. And it was big. And she would slice it so it wouldn't curl up and fry that damn bologna hard and put it on some Wonder Bread with mayonnaise or mustard or both. Don't talk to me no more. And don't have some Bon Ton potato chips. Y'all got to be old school to know about Bon Ton. Don't play with me about the Bon Ton and your bologna sandwich and some Kool-Aid and some cartoons on Saturday. Don't play with me. Don't do it. Don't you talk about some good times. I got some black eyed peas left over in the cabinet from New Year's Eve. I think I'm gonna make the rest of those. Why not bring myself some good fortune? Y'all, did y'all see my stuff was 37 cents each yesterday? God was in that line with me at the grocery store. Don't play with me. Hi, T-shirt girl, if you out there, baby. I heard her name Wilhelmina. Is there a message here? Is there a message here for call? If a card falls out, that'll be the message. If not, I'm going to put the deck back and keep it moving. I'm going to shuffle 7 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, okay. This one. These 2. This one says, Guardian, your guardian angel is watching out for you, Heavenly Father. Thank you. And also, open up your heart. Yeah. Oh, man. Is this going to be the thumbnail? Y'all, when you get this apology, what you going to do? Are you going to open up your heart and welcome your love back and start all over? Or are you going to close your heart and say, the hell with you? Go with the person you chose over me. Have a nice life. Okay? That's my messages for this morning, everybody. Have a wonderful, blessed day. Gemini, heavy Gemini, air. Is there any way to make this a thumbnail within a couple of days and open up your heart? I'm going to try to take a picture of this. I'm going to try to go, or should I? Damn. I like within a couple. If this don't make the thumbnail, this is what I want the thumbnail to be. Within a couple of days and open up your heart. Okay, you might get an apology from somebody, a confession within a couple of days, and the card says open up your heart. You know what? Do you. I ain't nobody mama on here. You know, follow your heart. Play 419 in the lottery today. Thank you again, everybody who donated to Miss B. I'm going to send her this $83. And, of course, it's not going to be enough to get her car on the road, but at least it's money in her pocket, you know. A couple of dollars is better than none when you flat broke. I love you all. Take care. I guess I'll be back on tomorrow, Lord willing. I'm going to take a shower, get up out of here. I got to get back in the routine of getting out the house every day because I'm ready to go back to work. I'm putting in for some jobs. Keep me in prayer that the right job calls. Because this is a job I'm going to have to use to get my house with this summer. The government, I don't see that freeze lifting up in time, so I got to do what I got to do. Y'all, hold on. Okay, somebody's person name is Antonio, and you call him Ant. I see Ant, A-N-T. Antoinette, Ant. Antonio, Ant. Anthony, Ant. Okay? I think that's it, y'all. Take care.